welcome back to Clean with Kate. It's Monday morning, and Monday I normally do my weekly home blessing first thing in the morning before I start work. But this week I'm going to have to split it up throughout the week, I think, because I just think I'm going to struggle to get the whole lot done in one go. So I'm starting with dusting, because that's quite a nice easy one, and I know I need to get it done in the bedroom. So I've got an old cut up pair of pyjamas. I've got this duster which I like, and I've got some of this wood silk which I also like. So I thought you might like to join me, and I'm just going to get going. Oops, I haven't set a timer. Let me just set a timer. So I'm going to do 10 minutes. I've got set 10 minutes on my watch because I don't think I've got a timer in here, and I'm just going to get going. I did think, I haven't got time to do it, but do you know what? I thought if I just do 10 minutes, that's better than nothing. And the bedroom really, really needs a dust, so it's a good place to start. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the weekly home blessing is a Flylady thing. It's a weekly clean that you try to do every week. In fact, I'm pretty good at doing it. I've been doing it for a long time though. And usually, ideally, I do it on a Monday. That's sort of weekly home blessing day. But sometimes it just doesn't fit in when you're working. So I have to split it up throughout the week. And we've got family visiting at the moment as well. And because I've been having a couple of sort of minor health issues, then I find doing an hour's cleaning at the moment is quite a long chore. Sorry, I'm just moving things so I can get things dusted. I dusted this last week. I can't believe how dusty this room gets. In fact, look at that. That's incredible, isn't it? I think I need to shake it out the window. But do you know what? I'm not going to shake it out this window because I've got wisteria out there. I'm going to shake it out the bathroom window. Excuse my hot spots, of which there are quite a few. It's an absolutely glorious sunny morning. Let's just get this. Flylady calls shaking your duster out the window blessing the world. I always think of that when I do it. Oh golly, I've got a bit of a hot spot going on here. I've got things that I'm thinking about what to do with them. So I'm just going to I've also got this for whacking the moths with. I'm having a bit of a move around at the moment. So I've got quite a few hot spots on the go. Actually, I think I put polish on this, so I better not stick it on the stairs. I don't want to make the stairs a slip hazard. I must remember that. So I'm just going to dust the top of my dressing table. I've got some new products here that I've bought. Bought some sun. It's that time of year, isn't it? We need to start putting our sun lotion on. And also fake tan for my legs. I do like to fake tan my legs. So I bought that at the weekend in Tesco's. Right, anyway, I'm getting distracted. I need to put those away. And they're my spares. I've got some in the back. They won a special offer. And actually the sun cream was left over from last year. It's one I hadn't used. I think it should be fine. It hasn't been opened. Right, have I done everything in here? Pretty much. I think I'll get the polish out next. Let's pop that up there. I don't know why this room gets so dusty. It's probably because it's used every day. Do you find your bedroom gets really dusty? I certainly do. Right, this is a speed dust. Right, what have I done with the polish? I'm going to use, this is some dusters that I made last week from my husband's old pyjamas. I did wash them first, you'll be glad to hear. But he said they were past the point where he wanted to wear them anymore. They were full of holes. So I just thought, they'll make nice dusters because they were good quality pyjamas. He's probably had them. God, he's probably had those pyjamas 20 years. Isn't that crazy? I think they're Jack Wills, heavy cotton, 100% cotton pyjamas. And they just lasted so well. It's a bit of a shame that But you know what? This gives them another life as a duster. I was thinking they'd be disposable dusters, but it's such a great fabric. I think that they may be ones that I'll wash when I do a dust and wash. Let's give this is just my costume jewellery in here. But I'm going to give it a little spruce up. Oh, and I remember seeing a bathroom that I definitely need to go and give a spruce up to. It was incredibly dusty. I don't know why. I was in there yesterday and I thought, golly, that needs a dust. So I should probably do that next. I think some parts of the house get forgotten because it's a big house. Not everything gets done every week. I tend to do the bits we use the most. Let's see if I can get a bit of polish on there. So part of the week, anyway, I was telling you about the weekly home blessing, wasn't it? Part of the weekly home blessing. The weekly home blessing is basically, it's on the Flylady cleaning system, and It's 6 tasks that you do every week to sort. It's like a house reset, really. It's a house reset. So 6 sort of cleaning tasks in the house, sort of high traffic areas. I'm getting a bit hyper focused here. I'm doing a bit of a detail clean, which is not really going to be a good idea because I'm not going to get much done. Right. It's very easy to get distracted onto detail cleaning, but I've done that room now. So I've dusted that room in not much time, and I've also dusted the chest of drawers on the landing. Right, I think I'm going to go downstairs now because I vacuumed in here yesterday because we were in zone 1 last week. I gave it a really good vacuum, but I don't remember giving it a polish. I dusted with the dusting brush, but I think I'll get a bit of polish onto the wood, since just really quick, not an obsessive polish, but just a really quick polish of the fireplace. And the other thing I like to do is I like to put a bit of this on the radiators. I think I need to get a new one out, actually. It just gives a lovely smell. When the radiators come on first thing in the morning and last thing at night, because we're having very cold evenings at the moment, even though it's really lovely and warm in the day. In the evening, we're still getting overnight frosts, amazingly. But it's not that amazing, is it? It's only April. So I'll just get a bit of polish onto these radiators. It just gets the dust off the top of them, but it also fills the room with an absolutely lovely smell when they come on. Just smells a sort of old furniture polish. I like the smell. Depends if you like the smell of furniture polish or not. I like the smell of this one. It reminds me of my childhood. I think that's probably why I like it. It reminds me of my grandmother. Let's get a bit on there. It's got a little mark on it. Okay, so this room now smells lovely. So it had its detailed vacuum yesterday. Okay, I've got a bit of a hot spot going on here, haven't I? Things that I moved yesterday, I haven't found a new home for them. Where's that from? That could go in here. Where could it go? Just in case I want to put a drink on it. I quite often put a glass of water here. I tend to do my workout here. Now there's the timer. I need to move that timer into the zone that we're in this week, and we're in zone 2. So this week we're focusing. You can see what happens if you don't put a cup holder. You get a cup mark. So this week we are focusing on zone 2. So our detail cleaning will be in the kitchen. Whereas this is my speed cleaning. This is just a little house reset. Right. So the 6 tasks in the Flylady Weekly Home Blessing, if you're not familiar with it. So task number 1 is, this is the way I do it. Task number 1 is dealing with rubbish and mail and any magazines that have accumulated. We don't tend to buy newspapers or magazines. We sometimes get given them. But for me, it's mainly dealing with the rubbish. So I empty all the bins in the house that need it, and I get them out, and I clean the bins and get a new bin bag in. And that usually takes me doing all that, because we have a lot of bins. It takes me about 10 minutes. I might get it done quicker, and I will usually deal with any mail that hasn't been dealt with. And I'll process the mail if there's any built up. But we're quite good at the moment at processing our mail as it comes into the house. Right, where else do I need to polish? I'll give the fireplace a really quick little polish. This is not a detail polish. This is just getting the grey haze off everything. So there we go. Task 1 is mail and bins. Task 2 is dusting, which I'm doing now. I've actually started on the bins. Some of them are waiting to go out. Right, I think we'll go through to the dining room next, since it's en route. How am I doing for time? Oh my goodness, only 1 minute left. Well, I did a detailed vacuum in here yesterday. So I should have done the cocktail. That could really do with a detailed clean, actually. I don't think I've got time to do that now. They need to go for a wash. There's quite a lot to do in here. I'm going to ignore that because I haven't got time to do it now. I'm just going to keep going with the speed dusting, which I have got time for. Just dust the top of this radiator as well for the same reason. Get the grey haze off, and actually they're not bad, and to put a nice smell into the room. So only the top, sometimes further down the radiators does get dusty as well. Right, that'll do for that room. I'm going into I'm just going to pop those there. Hope you remember they're there. I need to reassemble my vacuum cleaners as well. Now this definitely needs doing. I noticed this yesterday. It's definitely in need of a dust. I don't know what's been going on there. I think I must have spilt water on it when I was watering the plants. This room gets the morning sun beautifully, and then it's shady for the rest of the day. But because it's so sunny first thing, the plants do dry out in here quite quickly. I have to water them frequently. So I've watered, I'm only watering, I might just dust the top of that actually. It's just painted, whoops. Good. And the radiator, give it a quick once over. Golly, I need to get going quicker. I'm not getting much done, am I? Right, next thing, I'm going to dust the, I didn't polish the furniture in the hall last week, I don't think, so I'm going to get a quick bit of polish onto it to just feed the wood. They need to come with me. A bit more on this. Oh, it sounds like somebody else is up and my timer's going off. So do you know what? That's probably not enough for now because I've got family staying. So I need to spend a bit of time with them. Now they're all up. Good. I'm going to cancel that timer. And that is part 1 of my zone cleaning finished. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Bye for now.